The night shift at St. Eleanor's Hospital was always unnervingly quiet after midnight. Nurse Lena Hargrove had been working there for 6 months, and she still jumped at every unexpected sound. Tonight, the unexpected sound came from the end of the long east corridor. Ward 13. "Don't ever open that door," head nurse Mrs. Caldwell had told her sharply during handover. "No matter what you hear, the patient inside is extremely dangerous. Maximum isolation. If anything happens, you call me or security immediately. Do not engage. Do not open it. Understood?" Lena had nodded, but curiosity and the patient's soft voice later made her doubt. At 2:17 a.m., the voice drifted down the empty hallway, calm and pleading. "Nurse, please, just a little water. I'm dying of thirst. I'm not dangerous. They're lying to you." Lena froze at the nurse's station. She checked the hospital file on her tablet again. Red warnings flashed across the screen. Ward 13B, do not approach. Violent, delusional, door must remain locked at all times. Alert senior staff only. The voice continued, gentle and reasonable. "I just need water. My throat is burning. You're a good nurse, Lena, I can tell. Please help me." She hadn't told him her name. Lena's heart pounded. She wanted to do the right thing. She picked up the phone to call Mrs. Caldwell, but the patient's voice stopped her. "Don't call anyone. They'll just punish me more. It's only water. No one has to know." Lena hesitated. Her training screamed at her to follow protocol, but the voice sounded so normal, so harmless. Maybe the file was exaggerated. Maybe this poor man was just thirsty and scared. She put the phone down. What if the patient called me? She had asked Mrs. Caldwell earlier that evening. The head nurse's reply had been firm. "Call me or any other person. Don't open it no matter what you hear from the patient." But tonight, Lena didn't listen. She grabbed a plastic cup, filled it with water from the station, and walked slowly down the corridor toward Ward 13. The reinforced steel door loomed at the end, its small observation window dark and fogged. "I'm coming," she whispered. "Just water, that's all." "Thank you," the voice said softly from behind the door. "You're kind, not like the others." Lena's hands trembled as she reached for the override code panel. She typed in the emergency access code she wasn't supposed to use without permission. The locks hissed open with a heavy mechanical click. The door swung inward. The room was pitch black. A foul metallic smell rolled out, blood and something rotten. Lena stepped inside, holding the cup out like an offering. "Where are you?" she asked, voice shaking. "I brought your water." A low, wet chuckle echoed from the darkness. So trusting. The lights flickered on automatically. What Lena saw made her scream. The patient was not a man. It was something hunched and wrong, skin pale and stretched too tight over elongated limbs. Its mouth was too wide, filled with jagged teeth that dripped dark fluid. Chains that should have held it lay broken on the floor like snapped twigs. It moved faster than anything human. Before Lena could back out, cold, impossibly strong hands grabbed her wrist. The cup fell and shattered. "You should have listened," it whispered, voice still sounding gentle even as its face split into a horrifying grin. "They warned you, but you wanted to be the hero." Lena tried to scream again, but the thing clamped a hand over her mouth. Its breath was icy and smelled of decay. "You brought me water, but I'm not thirsty for water anymore." The last thing Nurse Lena Hargrove saw was the creature's eyes, black, endless, and ancient, before the door to Ward 13 slammed shut behind her with a final, deafening clang. By morning, the hospital staff found the door to Ward 13 standing wide open. The room was empty. There was no sign of the patient. And Nurse Lena Hargrove was never seen again. Mrs. Caldwell stood in the empty doorway, face pale, whispering the same words she had said during handover. "I told her, no matter what you heard, don't open it." But Lena hadn't listened. And some mistakes in St. Eleanor's Hospital don't just cost you your job. They cost you everything.